Dom. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I catch the low of the day. And in this video, it's going to be very short and concise and to the point. This is just a trade idea that I had took today, and I'm going to just show you my thought process behind it. So, if you don't know, I typically like to trade using the Asian range high and low. Okay, so what I'm looking for typically is midnight opening price. I look for price to open at midnight, and then I look for an ICT Judas swing. Okay, so what I'm typically looking for, if I want to go long, I'm looking for an a big explosive move below opening price during the London session. So between 2 a.m. to about 5 a.m., I'm looking for an explosive move to the downside, and I'm looking for the Asian low to be pretty much purged by 10 to 20 pips. Okay, in this case, price, once I saw price come down 10 pips, that's when I'm looking for my shot. Okay, and so on this particular, I actually entered as price was, I was buying, I bought a position as price was coming low. And so 10 to 20 pips on this. Now, it typically will, there's a lot more that goes into it with top-down analysis. So, in this instance, I saw that the dollar, this is what I saw. I knew number one, I knew we had news, okay? And I knew that the dollar had swept this old weekly high. And because I knew we had CPI news today, I was anticipating the dollar potentially reversing. And so in this instance, it was the weekly profile on GU was, we made the high of the day on Monday, right? And then Wednesday, typically, if we made the high and we've been going bearish, I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, I'm looking for that low of the week to form for us to potentially do at midweek reversal. So this was a real anticipation type of move. This was, a trade that I feel as though is a tad bit more advanced. How I figured out what we were going to target, I was looking at the high of yesterday, which we took the high of yesterday. My target was here, right, a little bit below the high of yesterday on Tuesday, and we came up, and CPI news was this candle here. This was the CPI news, and I mean, price just exploded. Okay, now price can continue up, but it doesn't matter. We caught this for total of, I took out 50 pips. So boom. So total 58 pips. And that was a trade. So look for the Asian range, okay? Look for that opening price. Look for that ICT Judas swing to sweep below. In this instance, going long, if this was reversed and I was looking to go short on Tuesday, right? Price swept above the Asian range high, 10 to 20 pips, and then you could catch the high of the day here, right? Which I did not catch this high of the day. I actually caught the OTE pattern. I caught that retracement. So if you don't catch the high of the day, you can always get that pullback. In this instance, you did get a pullback here as well. So you could have got the pullback and it came into this order block right here, and you could have entered right here if you weren't trying to be aggressive like I was and just go like anticipate and just start going long and taking a position as price is coming down. If you're a confirmation type trader and that's, you can't stomach just getting in like that, totally fine. You typically will get some sort of retracement. This is the 15-minute chart, so you can get a retracement typically on a 5-minute chart. So the same thing exists for when you're trying to go short. This one came up 20 pips, like I said, 10 to 20 pips. Boom. And it just takes, you have to have good anticipation skills with this. You got to know what's going on with the dollar index. Do you have a strong dollar? Do you have a weak dollar? And what can you anticipate? So that's pretty much how I, basic rule set of what I look for to catch the high and the low of the day. There's other analysis that goes into it, but just to give you a quick, kind of like a concise strategy of what I look for, then you can see. And so, yeah, definitely tap into the live stream, and we'll talk.